There so much of singing and rolling on the ground and drinking in one and meat eating there, because in those days in the clay pot there, they approached them near them. Then the people, villagers said, don't go near them. They are very, very dangerous. They can murder you also, because actually all the Navadvip Basis, Mayapur, they all are afraid of these two people. They are born in exalted Brahmin families. They are very exalted Brahmin sons. They are very qualified also. But for the bad association, now they are, downfall. They have now fall down. So they kill the small children. They rape the women. Yeah, they are very, very bad. So Nityananda Prabhu said that he came in this world to deliver the this Krishna now. So when Nityananda Prabhu approached Jogai and Madhai, their name is two brothers, Jogai and Madhai. Then Bolo Bolo Krishna now. I don't want anything. I'm just, how dare you preaching here? Go from here. Don't you know that who I am, who we are? So go from here. We don't want you, Krishna. So, and then Jogai told Madhai, kill them. And Haridas and Nityananda Prabhu just ran away, because they will kill, They're murderers actually. So many people they murdered. All the bad thing they had done in this Navadvip Dham. So they went and told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he heard that. He was so angry. He said that I want to cut their pieces, their body. And then Nityananda Prabhu said, what are you saying? But in this incarnation, you are not supposed to kill anybody. When you are in Krishna avatar, you kill the demons and all. But in avatar, you promise that you will not. Why you are uttering that story? In this Kali Yuga, everybody is Jogai and Madhai. Whom you will kill? In Kali Yuga, everybody is Jogai and Madhai. Or in some degrees, the difference is some level of degrees, So see that Nityananda Prabhu is so merciful. He's a expansion. He's a first expansion from Krishna, and he's the origin of origin. He's the creator of creators. But his mood is so humble. He said, Prabhu, don't worry. Give me, like tomorrow I will go, and I will because there should be first remnants of you, so that Navadvip Dham, all the people will come to know your glories. Because till that time, nobody believed that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a God, he's the incarnation of Krishna. Nobody believed that. But if these two people, they are the first remnants of yours, Madhuri, then all the people will Then next also they were Haridas Thakur said, no, I will not go. In front of those, I will not go. Then Nityananda said, Haridas Thakur, remember, Haridas Thakur, you were beaten in Baish Bazar by Kazi, Nawab Shah, because that time Navadvip Dham's king was Nawab Hussain Shah, So he was, he ordered his subjects to beat Haridas Thakur, because he being a Muslim, he is chanting holy name, Hindu's name, so he should be beaten. So in Baish Bazar, 22 markets he was beaten, but still they could not kill him. Those who are beating him, those people, they become tired, unconscious, but they could not beat him. So like that, this is a different story. So this Haridas Thakur said, no, Nityananda, I will not go with you, because this Jogai Mother, they are dangerous, they will kill us. You are a mad person. Nityananda, you are mad. Then Nityananda said, Haridas Thakur, I am not mad. That he is mad. Those who instruct me, those who instructed us to go to knock the door, to go preach Krishna consciousness, he is mad. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is mad. So don't tell me. So go and tell him. Don't tell me. Then what to do? Then they also went near them, and then said, when he approached and he said, Jogai and Madhai, they are in drunkard, they have no sense, and they are laughing sometimes, rolling on the ground, and Nityananda Prabhu very slowly, and Haridas Thakur is very far behind, he was so scared. Then he said, Nityananda said, I heard about so many glories, you are so exalted you are from an exalted Brahmin families, and you have so many qualities. You don't you fear for your next life, for not next life. Don't you fear of your reaction, sinful activities you are doing? You have murdered so many people. You read that. So now you are Shiv Krishna, chant Krishna's name. And Madha is very out of. He was drinking the clay pot, because in those days the alcohol should be kept in the clay pot. So he took the clay pot, he broke it and hit it, in the Nityananda's head. He started bleeding. Then again he wanted to take another piece, then Jogai stopped him. Madhai, look, this Nityananda Prabhu, still he is laughing. Still he is laughing. I think he is a very great saint, because nobody approached, nobody talked with us like that. First time we are so lovingly he is talking with us. Still struck him bleeding, but still he is so good. So nicely he was talking. So merciful. And Haridas Thakur read to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhu, go and say this Nityananda, this Madhai was striking and bleeding. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came running. Then he said, I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Jom. I am the personality of Jamrat also dances on my feet. And the Lord Shiva, who is the Lord of destruction, he is my servant. I am the omniscient, omnipotent. I am the creator of creator, origin of all origins. Those who harm my devotees, those who harm and kick, he harmed, kicked him. So bless them, my devotees. To them, I am the personification of death. They will see me as a personification of death. He told to Madhai. So then he immediately invoked his Sudarshan Chakra. Okay? And Sudarshan Chakra came, spinning like, as fast. And Nityananda Prabhu was so afraid, because it will, and then Chaitanya Prabhu, this incarnation, he promised Krishna that he will not kill anybody. So Nityananda Prabhu, out of his, he is so merciful now. He touched lotus feet of Chaitanya Prabhu. He said, Prabhu, please take back your Sudarshan Chakra. Take back your chakra. Because it is not his fault. It is not Madhai's fault. Look, I didn't get hurt so much. Little bleeding. I am not all right. Nityananda, you are bleeding so much. But no, Prabhu, it is not Madhai's fault. Actually, by mistake, he wanted to throw the piece, but mistake struck me. So please forgive them. So Nityananda said, if I have done any good karma, any good thing in my life, Nityananda was telling, if I do any good thing in my life, as a benediction, I want only one benediction. I want that please forgive him, uplift him, give all his sins to me, and give all my good deeds to him. So uplift him. Because in the incarnation you have told like that, you promised like that. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Madhai, what he did, he fall down. Jogai fall down. Now, that time Nityananda said, actually Prabhu, this Jogai, his brother, only for him I am saved today. He protected me. Oh, he protected you, Jogai, you protected my brother, my beloved brother, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu loved Nityananda Prabhu very much. So he protected my brother. So now in front of everybody today I declare you will get the Krishna prem, love of God. So few moments, who was the most degraded person, most sinful person, few minutes ago, by touching the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was elevated, he was liberated, he got the Krishna prem. And seeing that Madhai, who said, Jogai chanting Harinam, why I am not liberated? Only then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, because you have offended my devotee, my brother, Those who offend my devotee, those who harm my devotee, I never ever I forgive them. Because I told when I came in as a Krishna avatar in Dapur, I said, Jada jada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhuthanam dharmasya tadatmanam sajanna. Paritranayo sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami juge juge. There already I spoke. So this time you have harmed my brother, my devotee, pure devotee. Nityananda is a pure devotee. So you harmed him. So I cannot liberate you. I cannot give you mercy. Then Nityananda said, then if you want mercy, then you touch the feet of my devotee. Because Krishna, we are part and parcel of Krishna. We are our Jiver Swarupa Krishna Nitya Das. ठीक ना? Jiver Krishna. We are the part and parcel of Krishna, but we are not Krishna. No? So he said that Nityananda said to Krishna that you touch his, take forgiveness from him, from my devotee. Then when he touched Nityananda, embraced him, when Nityananda embraced him, he trembled, in ecstasy. He started also singing. He also chanting because he was empowered by Nityananda. Their Lord, he was empowered. So, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and told both of them that from now on, you every day sit near the bank of the Yamuna and chant the holy name, and whoever comes for bath and all, you wash their feet and take the Charanamrita. For this it is said that Bhakta Pada Dhuliyar, Bhakta Pada Jalo, Bhakta Mukta Avashesho, 18 Mahavara. Bhakta Pada Dhuliyar, Bhakta Pada Jalo. What is that? The lotus dust of the feet, dust of the lotus feet of the Vaishnava, and the water washed from the Vaishnava's feet, and the remnants of the Vaishnava. These three things are very powerful things. And Chaitanya Prabhu himself, he did it. Because Chaitanya Prabhu this time in Kali Yuga he came as a devotee, not as a Supreme Personality of Godhead. He came as a devotee. He was so humble. So and Chaitanya Prabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, he is the fountainhead of Guru Tattva. All our gurus, they are actually, we should all take shelter of Nityananda and chant the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And this like that, he liberated first this Jogayar Madhai. First, for that all the Navadvipasi, because seeing them, they also started chanting. And after that there is a long story. So today I think.
ওখানে একটা বলছিল না মেরেছো কলসিন কানা তা বলে কি প্রেম দেবো না this is the story.
I don't want anything. I forgot the line. So we have to chant in this Kali Yuga. There is no Harinameva Kevalam Kolo Nastigo Nastro. There is no other way unless chanting the name of Holy Name of Lord. And this is down to Yuga Dharma, and then you can go to this one. Then you can go back to Godhead, where no jat bhasayati surya, no shashanko na pavako. That jat I forgot. No jat bhasayati surya, no shashanko na pavako. Jat dutta nivartante tadhama paramamana. That abode of Krishna, where there is no sun and moon. In Krishna's abode there is no sun and moon. In material world only for us, for us he has given the sun and moon. Because without sun we cannot live, without moon we cannot live. We will die only. But in his dham, and Jadgata Nivardha Tadhama Paramamana, that dham there is no sun and moon. But how they live there? But from the effulgence of Krishna's body, rays, all are sun rays, all moon, sun, everything is there, from his body. From his side glance, everything is coming out. So Krishna is the Supreme Personality. So we'll read. you need to do the arati.
আরতি করতে হবে না।
So shall we do it?
জিজ্ঞেস করতে হবে।
Mataji, just one province. You read. You read. One. Just to make sure that we don't miss it.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Okay. Indriyani Parannahuri Indriyabhyo Parang Manosastu Parabuddhyo Buddhe Paradastu. The working senses are superior to dull matter. Mind is higher than the senses. Intelligence is still higher than the mind. And the soul is even higher than the intelligence. So purport. The senses are different outlets for the activities of lust. Lust is reserved within the body, but it is given vent through the senses. Therefore, the senses are superior to the body as a whole. These outlets are not in use when there is superior consciousness or Krishna consciousness. In Krishna consciousness, the soul makes direct connection with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, the hierarchy of the bodily functions as described here ultimately ends in the Supreme Soul. Bodily actions means the functions of the senses, and stopping the senses means stopping all bodily actions. But since the mind is active, even though the body may be silent and at rest, the mind will act as it does during dreaming. But above the mind is the determination of the intelligence, and above the intelligence is the soul proper. If therefore the soul is directly engaged with the Supreme, naturally all other subordinates, namely the intelligence, mind and senses, will be automatically engaged. In the Katha Upanishad, there is a similar passage in which it is said that the objects of sense gratifications are superior to the senses, and mind is superior to the sense objects. If therefore the mind is directly engaged in the service of the Lord constantly, then there is no chance that the senses will become engaged in other ways. This mental attitude has already been explained. Paramo Drishta Nivartate. If the mind is engaged in the transcendental service of the Lord, there is no chance of its being engaged in the lower propensities. In the Katha Upanishad, the soul has been described as Mohan, that means great. Therefore, the soul is above all, namely the sense object, the senses, the mind, and the intelligence. Therefore, directly understanding the constitutional position of the soul is the solution of the whole problem. With intelligence, one is to seek out the constitutional position of the soul and then engage the mind always in Krishna consciousness. That solves the whole problem. A Nipati spiritualist, Nipati means Kodistodhikari, devotee, she is generally advised to keep aloof from the objects of the senses. But aside from that, one has to strengthen the mind by use of intelligence. If by intelligence one engages one's mind in Krishna consciousness by complete surrender unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then automatically the mind becomes stronger. And even though the senses are very strong, like serpents, they will be no more effective than serpents with broken tongues. But even though the soul is the master of intelligence and the mind and the senses also, still, unless it is strengthened by the association with Krishna in Krishna consciousness, there is every chance of falling down due to the agitated mind. So our mind is the controlling of the mind. Bacho Begum, Manasha Begum, Tupa Goswami wrote in his book, Devotion of Instruction, Upadeshamrita, that book he wrote, first line, Bacho Begum, Manasha Begum, Jibba Begum, all this you have to follow. No? Actually, our soul is eternal pure. We are actually pure. Our soul is from the birth you pure. But by the material entanglement, illusion, we are also, because we are in our heart, so millions of parts, so many sinful activities we have accumulated in our heart. So you have to revive our original Krishna consciousness, because originally it is in our heart only. The Paramatma is in our heart, with the Jivatma. So we have to revive our Krishna consciousness, which is so eternal. How to revive it? by
Chanting.
by chanting, association, there will be sadhu sangha, সর্বশাস্ত্রে কয় নহমাত্র সাধু সঙ্গ সর্বসিদ্ধি হয় জয় গুরুদেব কি জয়।